Challenge it's the headline event for the transition year programme. It was developed following conversations with a lot of retired players who discussed the shock of just finishing the rugby careers quite abruptly. So we spoke about, what is it that you miss about being a player. The number one thing was the camaraderie and the teamship and having a common purpose as part of a team. The reason to keep training, a lot of people stop training straight after playing, they just abandon training, and obviously that has an impact on the weight gain and how they feel about themselves. So we put the Warriors Challenge together to give them a physical challenge to take as part of a team, feel that experience again of working towards a common purpose and a common goal. There's a fundraising element to it as well, so the fundraising that the boys do goes back into the player welfare programme, so we support each other. And it's just a great opportunity to get the transition guys, those who are recently retired, together, so they can have conversations and talk about their experience and what it's like, what their experience of retirement is, and they'll all realise that they might have the same feelings of loss, that hole and that gap in their lives, and hopefully by having these conversations, they understand that it's part of the process, they can work through it. Fortunately this year we've got some older retired players who are 10 years retired, 20 years retired. They've joined us and they've added some real good value to the weekend, where they've talked about their experience of retirement, what it was like 20 years ago, what it was like 10 years ago. And this year's retirees have all really enjoyed their presence, and it's been really valuable.
Career ending and then transitioning into the real world. It's been easier than I thought, but obviously then you come on weekends like this and it makes you realise that you have missed the banter, you miss being around the lads, and you can't breathe without somebody taking the mick out of you the way you breathe. So yeah, I've missed it, and I've got a lot more grey hair since I was last around quite a few rugby lads, so I've been getting a bit of ribbon for that.
I could have done with this 10 years ago. I've been saying that to Franny, and anything like this comes across, I'd jump all over it. Anybody, any advice, anybody gives you anything, take it seriously, because you are a long time retired and you need to take it seriously, so take any opportunity you get.
Cares have supported me, for a number of years now. I think from 2013. You know what I mean? So even when I was playing, there's a party that's planning for the end, as morbid as that sounds sometimes. But yeah, the help, the transition year, I think is really good. Just having someone out there just to ask you how you're doing and knowing that they care. It's nice. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you get swept away with your new job and your new life. That you sometimes just need to touch base with someone. So. No, it's good, the support they're giving. Really appreciate it. And it's good to be around rugby lads again, things like that. Those are things that you miss, having a crack and having a laugh and that. And as exciting as your new life can be and your new identity can be, you do miss the good old days type thing as well. So no, it's been a really good day. Got a lot out of it.
The things that Franny's doing at Rugby League Cares and Steve McCormack is fantastic. So like I said, like Cluffy just said, it's really appreciate him putting the time and effort in to get us all together.
walk was tough at times, going up the steep bits, and the kayaking was surprisingly tough, wasn't it?
Yeah, gets your lower back was in bits in the kayak. It was good fun, good laugh. None of us got toppled over as well, which I was dreading. I thought someone's going to topple someone over, but there was good sportsmanship out there.
Yeah, I was dying to push someone in somewhere. It just takes its toll on you, so eventually there's only so many times you can get hit and keep getting up or play with an injury and things like that. It does take its toll on your body, and I suppose it takes its toll on you mentally as well, doesn't it? Like if you're in a team and you're losing, it's hard, especially like with myself being from Hull and living in Hull, being an Hull born and bred lad. It's you're never too far away from a Rovers fan or an Hull fan who's ready to tell you how bad you've been playing. So I don't so much miss that.
It's this kind of stuff really that you miss.
Yeah.
The stuff we've got to feel again today, like just the banter.
Yeah.
Working as a team. We had a mission. We had to do our challenge. That 12 hours, under 12 hours. We've done it. I think we smashed that. So pulling together and working as a team together and the laugh and the banter you have along the way. That's the kind of stuff. Everything we've done today is the kind of stuff you'd done for 17, 18, maybe nearly 20 years for the Washies. When we were playing, that was the stuff I loved doing anyway. And that's the kind of stuff I've missed. So today's been, brought back a lot of good memories for me.
So we're up in Coniston on Coniston Water, which you can see behind me. This morning we were off at 7:30, straight up to Coniston Old Man, which is a peak of 803 metres. Yes, got that one in, 803 metres. And then we walked back down the other side, quite a fair walk. I think we've done 13 miles on the walk today. We got down to the bottom end of Coniston Water, and then we've jumped in kayaks and we've kayaked back up. A really flat lake today. It was perfect conditions.
Hi, I'm Danny and this is Matt.
Any plans to become professional canoeists?
No way.
Not with me anyway.
Yeah, it was really good. I've never done anything like this. Well, I have, but on an army camp kind of thing. But this, really enjoyable as well. Tough challenge, but really enjoyable. And I definitely think I'll do something like this. Probably get better walking boots or some plimsolls like Matty did today.